Everybody, and welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to go on a Honda mini bike safari, looking for one of the missing pieces, a 1974 ATC 70. I say we because
I'm here.
I got my son Sean running shotgun today, so let's go see what's going on. All right, so here we are. We're about an hour into the trip. We got maybe 2 hours ahead of us. Getting through New York City, across the GW Bridge, all the way through the wonderful state of New Jersey. And if you haven't done that drive, it gets pretty boring. And then finally, out of Jersey, into Delaware. Here we are going over the Delaware Memorial Bridge. And we're about 20 minutes from our destination at this point. Crazy, but sometimes this is what you got to do. So after about 3 hours in the car, we are 1 mile away. I'm not sure if I'm going to film while we're there or not, but I'm excited. Let's see how it goes. All right, we just arrived. We are waiting to meet the guy that's got the bike. We are at a storage place, which I kind of figured we were going to, so stay tuned. All right, mission accomplished. 1974 ATC 70. We're gonna drive 3 hours back home and then we'll take a look at it. All right, so here's a look at the bike. It is actually in very, what I would call reasonable condition. You can see it's got the original grips. It's still got the kill switch. Cables are original. Handlebars are original. It's got these wicked cool, original but dry rotted SP Wamulus tires. Missing the little kind of foot guards that go behind the pegs, and the front fender, the back fenders are repro. I'm not sure where this tank came from, but it looks new. It's got all the right decals on it. It's certainly not original to the bike. We're missing the pull starter. I'm gonna have to find one of those. I'm gonna completely rebuild this engine, and this seat is not right. In fact, the seat is just laying on there. Other than that, I am pretty happy with this as the start of a restoration, so my restoration candidate. Didn't mention, but on the back we've got that cool piece that on most of these bikes you can't find. Okay, so to close this video down, why drive 3 hours to buy a bike that I'm going to probably end up spending a reasonable amount of money to get back into the kind of condition I want it to be in? Simple answer to that, and in this case, it's 2 words: reasonable seller. So these 74 ATC 70s, you just don't see a lot of them. I'm in New York, and I've been looking for a couple of years, and I haven't found one within a reasonable distance of me. I do see a bunch of them in some of the surrounding states, and when I say a bunch, you know, 1 or 2 every once in a while, typically in a lot worse shape than this one, and for a lot more money. In fact, there's one on eBay as I speak, you know, 74. The guy wants $3,500 for it. I don't know what he's smoking, but good luck with that. Gone are the days, in my opinion, where you find somebody who just rolls one of these things out of their basement and, you know, puts it on the front lawn with a $50 sign on it. Every once in a while you might bump into that, but not very often. And then, you know, anybody who collects anything, especially classic motorcycles, right? You have to look at Facebook Marketplace these days, and there's just a lot of crap there to weed through. And it's not often you find, you know, a real, genuine seller there. At least I haven't had that much luck. I just, you know, I carefully weed through them and, you know, try to make sure that before I go on an adventure like this, that, you know, when I get to the other end, I'm not dealing with somebody who's just out of touch with reality. And in this case, I've got a seller who knew what they had it priced what I thought was very, very reasonable, worth the 3 hour drive. Of course, I tried to negotiate, but I knew, you know, you drive 3 hours to get something, and basically the seller's got a little advantage there. And he was asking a very, very fair price. So I'm happy with it. You'll see me restore this once we get Project YZ done. I think this one is probably going to be the next one. I got to figure out somewhere to put it because running out of room here. And I don't know. I'm excited. So I got 2 left to go in terms of the 74s. Right? I gotta find an MR50, and I think the other one is the either the SL70 or the XL75. So, until then, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy the content. If you do, most people that are watching my videos aren't subscribed. I'd appreciate it if you subscribe. And have a great day. We'll see you soon.